Okay, this is a recall question. We are asked the steps that we should take to charge up an isolated metal sphere using earthing. Okay, so the first step it will be to bring a charged rod close to the sphere. Okay, then after that we will earth the sphere by touching it, and after we have earthed it, we remove the earth connection, and lastly we will remove the charge rod. So the order it should be R, P, Q, S. So the answer should be C. Then we can plug in some values for the voltage across the dry cell as well as the light bulb. Okay, since we want the current to be 1 ampere in this case, we can put in 1 volt for each dry cell and 1 ohm for each light bulb. So let's just do a verification. Current is equal to voltage divided by resistance. It will be 1 divided by 1, we get 1 ampere, which is stated here. Okay, so now we look at the 4 options. Okay, option A, we have 2 dry cells connected in series, so that will not change. The voltage is still be 1 volt and the resistance of the light bulb is still 1 ohm, so the current that we get here, it should be 1 ampere. Okay, for option B, we have 2 dry cells connected in series, that will give us 2 volt, and we have 2 light bulb connected in series as well, we will get 2 ohm. So the current through the ammeter, it will be voltage divided by resistance. It will be 2 volt divided by 2 ohm, so we will get 1 ampere as well. Okay, option C, the voltage is 1 volt. The total resistance here, it will be 2 times 1 ohm, 2 ohm. So the current passing through will be 1 volt divided by 2 ohm, we get 0.5 ampere. Okay, and for option D, because we have 2 1 ohm light bulb connected in parallel, the combined resistance here, if you were to work it out, it should be 0.5 ohm, and the voltage of the dry cell here is 1 volt. So you take the voltage 1 volt divided by 0.5 ohm, the total current passing through the ammeter, we will get 2 ampere. So the answer should be D. In this question, an engineer wants to charge up the battery using an AC supply, and we have a hint here, and that is when we want to charge up a battery, we must pass a current through the battery in the opposite direction to that when it is discharging. Okay, that means the current must flow towards the positive terminal of the battery when you want to charge up the battery. So we look at the option here. Option A, the current, let's say it goes up first and it will pass through the diode and it will go into the positive terminal. Okay, and then for the reverse cycle, right, when it goes down, it cannot go down because the diode blocks it. So we can see that the current is always going into the positive terminal for option A. So option A must be the answer. In this question, we are asked which switch should we close or open in order to obtain hot air and cold air. Okay, let's look at hot air first. In order to obtain hot air, we need the heater to be on together with the fan motor. So we need to close both switch R and switch S. And for cold air to be obtained, that means we do not turn on the heater, but we only turn on the fan motor. So in that case, it will be just closing switch S. So the answer should be D. Okay, to find what is the current supplied by the power supply, we have to find out what is the total resistance. Okay, these two resistors, they are connected in series, so basically they will combine and form a 12 ohm resistor, because 6 plus 6, and then we have a 6 ohm and a 12 ohm that are connected in parallel. So it will be 1 over R is equal to 1 over 6 plus 1 over 12. Okay, that will give us 3 over 12, that is 1 over 4. So the total resistance, it will be 4 ohm. Okay, so this whole resistor here, it will be considered 4 ohm. And to find the current supplied, we can use the formula I is equal to V over R. 1.8 divided by 4, we will get 0.45 ampere. Answer will be C.